a man who played a key role in making India a nuclear power, making education a fundamental right. But the same person was once the president of a Hindu organization which demolished a mosque to build a temple in Ayodhya, but still remains the greatest Prime Minister of India. Here's why. This is Sci-Fi Man and you're watching the Sci-Fi Show. Atal Bihari VAJPAYee was born in a Hindu Brahmin family on 25th December 1924 in Gwalior Madhya Pradesh. His father was a school teacher and headmaster in the same school where Vajpayee studied. He got his BA in Hindi, English, Sanskrit, and even a MA in political science. In 1939, he joined the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh as a volunteer. He became a full-time worker in 1947. In 1949, he was appointed as the National Secretary of the BJS, Bharatiya Janata Party, a political party associated with RSS. For the first time in 1957, Atal Bihari VAJPAYee won as the MP of Balrampur. He had exceptional oratorial skills, such that Jawaharlal Nehru predicted that someday Vajpayee would become a Prime Minister. Vajpayee literally won 10 times as the MP for Lok Sabha and 2 times for Rajya Sabha. Vajpayee was arrested with several other opposition leaders during the internal emergency imposed by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. But later, he was moved to hospital due to health conditions. After the emergency, BJS came together with 3 more parties to form an alliance. Morarji Desai was chosen as the Prime Minister and Atal Bihari VAJPAYee was chosen as Minister of External Affairs. In 1979, the alliance broke and BJS was again recognized as BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party. He was one of the very few Hindu leaders from BJP to react on demolishing a mosque for building temple in Ayodhya. Vajpayee for the first time became Prime Minister in May 1996, but he was in office for only 13 days. After that, he failed to gain support from other parties. In 1998, he again became the Prime Minister. This time, he stayed in the office for 13 months, but lost after that due to the withdrawal of AIADMK or All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. And finally, in 1999, BJP increased its seats in parliament and completed a full term. He was praised earlier for his acts towards India's Muslim minority and Hindu-Muslim unity. But in 2002, he was criticized for reacting slowly on Gujarat riots, in which about 1,000 people died and the majority was Muslim. After the Kargil war, he travelled to Lahore in a bus to meet Prime Minister and President of Pakistan, Nawaz Sharif and Musharraf. He also invited him to India. Vajpayee made telecom industry revolutionize. He actually opened a separate sector for telecom. The previous industry was static and lacked almost any movement in it. It also consisted of a monopoly where everyone had to come on a fixed price and the price was very expensive. But thanks to BSNL, a government company which ended the monopoly by offering the same services at lower price. Vajpayee made roads a lot better, and in fact he launched a project of around 6,000 kilometers of new highways which connected the rural and the urban India, creating many employment opportunities for the rural India. For decades after the independence, education was a fundamental right for all children of age 6 to 14. The result was pretty good. The school dropout rate came down by 60% in just 5 years. And of course, making India a nuclear power, with 5 nuclear explosions in Pokhran, which also faced a lot of criticism from the Western countries, except France, such that US kept sanctions on India but removed it after 6 months. He remained a bachelor for his entire life and adopted Namita Bhattacharya, the daughter of a long-time friend, Rajkumari Kaur. Unlike Brahmins, Vajpayee was fond of meat and alcohol. He was awarded Bharat Ratna in 2015 and Padma Vibhushan in 1992. Vajpayee suffered a stroke in 2009, which impaired his speech. He also suffered from dementia and long-term diabetes. For years, he did not come out of his house, except for checkups at All India Institute of Medical Science, or say AIIMS. On 11 June 2018, Vajpayee was admitted to AIIMS following a kidney infection. He was officially declared dead on 16 August 2018 at the age of 93. Many countries paid tribute on his death, like USA, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Japan, Bhutan, China, Mauritius, Pakistan, and Russia. Russian President Vladimir Putin also termed him as outstanding statesman.